It is hard to fathom a love so complete, so absolute, that it forgives everything. We struggle with our flaws, our mistakes, the shadows we cast. How can we, with all our imperfections, truly be worthy of such boundless forgiveness? The concept seems too vast, too good to be true. We question, we doubt, we struggle to accept this gift of grace. Recognizing our shortcomings is vital for growth. It is through this recognition that we begin to understand the areas in our lives that need improvement. This self-awareness is the first step towards personal development and transformation. It enables us to seek forgiveness and strive to be better. By acknowledging our faults, we open the door to healing and reconciliation, both with ourselves and with others. Yet this same awareness can make accepting forgiveness a challenge. We often find it difficult to forgive ourselves, even when others have already done so. We see our flaws reflected back at us, magnified in the mirror of our conscience. This magnification can lead to a distorted view of ourselves, making our imperfections seem larger than they truly are. We judge ourselves harshly, wondering how anyone, let alone a divine being, could possibly look past our failings. This harsh self-judgment can be a barrier to experiencing true forgiveness and peace. The truth is, God's love operates on a different level. It transcends our human understanding and limitations, offering a grace that is beyond our comprehension. It is not conditional on our perfection. God's love is unconditional, embracing us despite our flaws and mistakes. It does not waver with our mistakes. Instead, it remains steadfast, offering us a chance to learn and grow from our experiences. It is a constant, unwavering beacon, offering forgiveness and redemption in equal measure. This divine love encourages us to forgive ourselves and others, fostering a sense of hope and renewal. Let me tell you about Victor, a scruffy grey tabby who wandered onto my doorstep one stormy night. The rain was pouring down in sheets, and the wind howled through the trees. I could barely see him at first, just a small, bedraggled figure huddled against the cold. Skinny, flea-ridden, and missing a patch of fur, he was far from a prize-winning feline. His ribs were visible, and he looked like he hadn't had a decent meal in weeks. His fur was matted and dirty, and he had a wary look in his eyes. He wasn't the kind of cat you'd expect to find curled up on a velvet cushion. Instead, he looked like he'd belonged in the back alleys, scavenging for scraps. But there was something about him, a quiet dignity despite his rough appearance. Yet something in his eyes, a spark of resilience perhaps, touched my heart. Those eyes told a story of survival, of enduring hardships and still holding on. They were expressive, almost as if he was silently pleading for a chance. I took him in, fed him, and gave him a warm place to sleep. It wasn't much, just a small corner with a soft blanket, but it was more than he had known in a long time. He ate ravenously, as if he couldn't believe his luck. Victor, despite his rough start, blossomed. With each passing day he grew stronger and healthier. His fur began to shine and the patchy spots filled in. He started to play, chasing after toys with a vigor that belied his earlier frailty. He never became a lap cat, but he brought joy into my life with his playful antics and quiet companionship. He had a way of making his presence known, whether it was by batting at a toy or simply sitting quietly by my side. He was in his own way perfect. Not in the conventional sense, but in a way that mattered more. He was a reminder that beauty and worth aren't always visible on the surface. He reminded me that love, true love, is not earned. It is given freely, without expectation or demand. Victor taught me that sometimes the most unlikely creatures can touch our hearts in the most profound ways. Just as Victor found a home with me, undeserving though he may have been, he was welcomed with open arms and a warm heart. So too are we embraced by God's love, a love that knows no bounds and sees beyond our imperfections. We have done nothing to earn this love, this grace. It is not a reward for our deeds, but a gift given freely and generously. It is a gift, freely given, without conditions or expectations, a testament to his boundless compassion and infinite mercy. We are held securely in his embrace, our flaws forgotten, our transgressions forgiven. In his eyes, we are made whole. Our place with God is not a precarious perch, easily lost. It is a firm foundation, unshakable and eternal. It is a bedrock of acceptance, a haven of peace, where we can find rest and solace. We are free to stumble, to falter, to make mistakes, knowing that his love remains constant and unwavering. His love is a steady anchor in the storm, a light in the darkness. His forgiveness is a vast ocean, boundless and deep, deep enough to cleanse any sin, and wide enough to encompass all our fears and doubts, strong enough to wash away any doubt, and powerful enough to renew our spirits. Rest assured, you are loved, you are forgiven, and you are cherished beyond measure. Your place with God is secure now and forevermore through the gift of Jesus Christ.